They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. Bronco 80.
Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
All right, set now. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger.
First tone of the game for James Cook. And he's brought down for a loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Ready.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
He'll start from the 39. Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Well, I'm pretty sure this Kate special teams coach going to have a long talk with him after that one. You can get as creative as you want, but you can't give away the ball. You can't lose yardage. And you start turning the ball over like that, you're not going to be returning punts much longer.
Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Great pass there from the rookie out of Georgia, and a new set of downs for him, too.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll get this one to Watkins. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ready? Cougar 19.
They give inside to Chunk. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Browns go up 6-0 here in the first. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Well, it'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So it'll be 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
19 tight. 19 tight.
2nd and 10 now. Judy there to grab it. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They have it on 3rd and 5.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Here's Chubb up the middle. And he's able to get this down to the edge of the red zone. A 4-yard pickup there, and that makes the decision even tougher now, 4th and short.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they come away with some points on that series.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
He's going to field this at the 2. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. handoff up the gut. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Throwing on 2nd and 11. The throw finds Evan Ingram. The 30. The 10. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles start to fight back with their first points of this game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Lions. Cowboy 80.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devin White makes the play. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First, he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
60 Bison.
Right up the gut. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 19. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Third and 4 coming up now. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Throwing off the play fake here. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Looking for a throw here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. They're throwing it. He's on the move. And he doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying. In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Ready? Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back now, pressure on its way. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go, here we go. Liking 18.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Cooper to Jean with the stop. Working quickly here. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this 1st half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right, you just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. They'll throw it. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they've got a 1st down here. They got the interference call on third down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs.
70 Lions.
Throwing now on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
70 range.
Another try following the sack. They're on him again, and he goes down again. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Third and long for him here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the first down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And the Eagles will be backed up a good bit to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. They'll throw to begin this drive. Escapes the pocket. They're working a couple yards past the line. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
He's got Devontae Smith. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Oh no, they get him yet again. Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Pass play on first and 10. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take the lead just before halftime. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. One last play before the break.
Let's go now. Panther 6.
A final throw before the break. He's trying another one deep. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. His return starts at the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce into your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Ready up.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one complete to Njoku. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
Ready. Ready.
Cook trying this one up the gut. He breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Throwing now off play action. He puts some juice on it deep. Brought in inside the 20. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Now a give to Cook, running left. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's a design boot. He rolls to his right. This one's caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Street. 79 Broncos. Go.
Cook will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I tell you what, before the snap, I think everybody in the stadium would have said this offense was going to score on that series. The only people who didn't think that were the most important people, and that's the 11 dudes on defense that made the play.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Take go.
Cook. And he's in for the touchdown. The Browns grow the lead coming out at halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns double their lead to 14. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. And they pick him off again. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Browns will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. And holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out.
70 Timberwolves.
Straight ahead, here's Cook.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Go! Hey, smash!
Man in motion here. Now on second and 10. This is pulled in by Nicole Hardman. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was David Njoku. And that makes it second and goal.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. He brings it in. And he drives this forward to the 6.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal.
Ready? Six the Eagle.
Here's a give to Cook. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. After a gain of 5, we'll see what they want to do here on fourth and goal.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Ready, set.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
18 Cardinal. Panther 11.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a first down. So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal.
Here we go. Check smash. 19 tight.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Set. Set, go.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. And they're going to go ahead and let the play stand as it happens. They decline the penalty. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
They give it to him again. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Running it after the penalty. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. 1 yard on the play, and now they've got 4th down and 6. Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. They already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline this penalty. The Eagles are in punt formation. And this is the first time he's been called on today. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. Ball at the 33 for first down. They begin the drive with Chubb. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Let's go now.
Offense to the line for second down. Again, it's Chubb. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Now run by Cook. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
The Browns are lined up to punt. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Eagles will take possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Give now to the running back. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Back to the well again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Just 1 yard on the play. A couple of real nice stops. Forced 4th and 1. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Eagles trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Back-to-back carries here. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Check go.
Here's Cook. Giving 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Again, it's Cook. And this time, they won't surrender anything. They wrap him up at the line. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So to a chorus of bucks from the dog pound, the Browns take the win at home. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.